Dear students, in this video we are going to learn the human egg cell, right? So let us start with the human egg cell. How is the structure of human egg cell? Before going to see that one, so let us start with the what type of egg cell it is. Alright, see here there are different types of egg cells are there. So based on the amount of yolk present inside it, so based on the amount of yolk, they have been classified into alethal egg, first one, and second one is microlethal eggs and macrolethal eggs. So like this, there are different types of eggs that we come across based on the amount of yolk present inside the eggs. Simultaneously, based on the distribution of the yolk inside the eggs, there are different types of eggs that we come across. First one is a telolethal egg, centrolethal egg, right? So as well as mesolethal egg is also there. So there are different types of eggs that we come across. Mesolethal egg is nothing but, so there the distribution of the yolk that take place in moderately or equally so distributed across the cytoplasm of the egg, it is called as mesolethal. And telolethal at the terminal part or the on the vesical part of the egg cell. What is vesical part? Later I am going to explain over here. And next one is so the last one, telolethal over and centrolethal. Here in this case, the accumulation of the yolk that take place around the nucleus, so that kind of eggs are also there. So these are different types of eggs based on the distribution of the yolk as well as the amount of yolk present inside the egg cells, right? So this is not so more important, but still it is essential for you people to remember, right? Let us start with the human egg cell now. It is spherical in shape. It is spherical in shape. See here, it is spherical in shape. Simply I'm going to draw the diagram. So this is spherical shaped egg cell is here, and this egg cell which is so surrounded by, means which is occupied by, so it is encovered with plasma membrane. So this is one important layer that we come across over here. And inside this one, there we come across what? A large nucleus inside it, and nucleolus is also present over there. And this nucleus is called as germinal vesicle. It is called as germinal vesicle, and this is called as nucleolus. And apart from this one, whatever you come across here itself is the cytoplasm that you come across, and the cytoplasm of the human egg cell is called as what? It is called as ooplasm. It is called as ooplasm. Okay, inside the ooplasm, there you come across so the granular structures below the plasma membrane. What are these granular structures or vesicles that you come across under the plasma membrane? They are called as cortical vesicles. These are called as cortical vesicles. These are named as. Okay, cortical vesicles. Okay, and above this plasma membrane, there you come across one space over here. I shall show it very clearly. And that space around the plasma membrane, what we come across, is called as periviteline space. The space is called as periviteline space. Periviteline space that you come across, and under this periviteline space there you come across two cells. What are these one? First and the second polar bodies. Polar bodies that you come across. They are also called as polocytes. Polocytes they are also named as. And so around this one, there is a thick layer that you come across. It is a thick acellular. This is a thick acellular structure that we come across, and this structure itself is called as what? Zona Pellucida. It is a thick, hard acellular structure that we come across here. Okay, this is nothing but Zona Pellucida. You have already learnt this one. And above this, then this Zona Pellucida, of course, it is secreted by the follicular cells, follicular cells secrete this layer itself. And above this one, there we come across a special type of cellular layer that we come across. It is very thick and it is raised, of course, and it is made up of radiated cells or radial type of cells that we come across here. And this kind of cells, this layer contains, and this layer I have already mentioned in the last video, and this layer itself is called as corona radiata, which is made up of radiated cells. Okay. Which is made up of radiated cell. This is called as corona radiata. This is called as corona radiata, right? And these cells, of course, granulosa cells are the follicular cells that have made this layer also. This is how the human egg cell is, right? So what it contains, let us see one by one. So this kind of egg cell, which is of the human being, is called as alecythal. That's why you don't come across any. So yolk over here, it is alecythal. Alecythal. So this term is very important for NEET examination. What kind of egg cell of human being is? So it may be asked in the examination, right? So see here, egg cell is spherical in shape, and this is so lined with what? The plasma membrane. And inside the cell where the cytoplasm is present, and the cytoplasm is called as ooplasm, and this ooplasm that contains one of the large nucleus, prominent nucleus called as the germinal vesicle, and this germinal vesicle contains very small nucleus inside it. It is called as nucleolus. Nucleolus is also present over here, and so along with that one, so outside this membrane there is a space called as what? So periviteline space it is called as, and inside the periviteline space a pair of polar bodies are present over here, and so outside this periviteline space there is a thick acellular layer that we come across. It is called as Zona Pellucida. It is very thick and hard itself, which is secreted by the follicular cells, right? So and it is followed by so another thick hard so radiated layer called as corona radiata, which is made up of granulosa cells itself, right? This is how the human egg cell is, right? This is one point. And the region or the pole towards the polar bodies which are located, and this pole is called as animal pole. What it is called as animal pole, and the opposite pole itself is called as vegetal pole. Opposite pole is called as vegetal pole, and the pole related or towards the polar bodies which are present over here, it is called as animal pole, and it is called as vegetal pole. Both are lying opposite to each other. So this is also more important point to be noted as far as NEET examination is concerned with. Alright, so animal pole as well as vegetal pole. This is all about what human egg cell, and this egg cell is so able to get fertilized within 24 after the ovulation, within 24 hours. So within 24 hours it has to be fertilized by the sperms, otherwise it is not at all fertilized. Means so within 24 hours, or for about 24 hours it is being so or it is being fertilized, or it is eligible to be fertilized for about 24 hours after ovulation. This point is also very important one. I hope you have understood how is the structure of this egg cell. In the next video, we'll continue with the continue part of this chapter. Thank you.